Well, hello, it's me, Iris Smith, helping you to find your passion and make it your work. Are you a solopreneur, small business owner, or coach, and do you want to grow your business without spending a ton of money on Facebook or Instagram ads? Well, you're in the right place because in this video, I'll be sharing 4 tips to help you grow your business without ads. At the end of this video, you'll be armed with some strategies to help you build your online presence and brand in an organic way. And don't forget, for the best tips, strategies, and advice on how to leave your 9 to 5, become your own boss, and build a thriving business, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell right next to it so you get a notification every time I post a new video here on Wednesdays. I recently watched this keynote talk by Gary Vaynerchuk on how to make your business stand out. His advice, in short, use Facebook and Instagram ads to grow your business. And if you're already using them, spend even more on them. Now, I'm not going to challenge what he's saying because the guy is legit. He knows what he's talking about. But here is the thing. What if you're bootstrapping it? To make ads work, you need money, and a fair bit of it. You need to know what you're doing, which you can either figure out by trial and error, which costs money, or you can hire someone who knows what they're doing to do it for you, which also costs money. And I haven't even mentioned A/B testing, which is crucial to get your ads right. So what if you don't have a budget of, let's say, £10 or $10 a day to spend on ads, which I would say is the bare minimum you want to be spending on it? Are you then doomed? Well, fortunately, the answer is no, you're not. Since I started working for myself, I've tried ads. I know they work, but I've also found some other ways to organically grow your business and attract clients. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Here we go. Tip number 1, show up intentionally. Don't you think that the pressure to show up on social media is huge? We're being told that we need to show up daily, that we need to get our engagement up, that we need to like and comment on other people's videos, posts, Instagram stories, Instagram reels. I recently saw a stat that to favor Instagram's algorithm, you need to post 3 to 5 times a day on Instagram stories, 3 times a week on your regular feed, 1 time a week on Instagram TV, and you have to post 7 to 10 Instagram reels a week. Frankly, just thinking about that makes me tired. It's exhausting. But fortunately, there is another way. To grow your business, you don't have to post on social media daily. It's much better to show up intentionally. So instead of doing yet another daily post on your wall or to do another post on Instagram stories, ask yourself, what will the people that I serve benefit most from? Now, maybe that's a short tutorial video that explains them how to do something. Or maybe it's a longer live masterclass in which you explain or teach the steps to achieve a specific goal that they have. Or maybe it's a live Q&A session in which you answer questions that they have about something. What would help them most? Now, I appreciate this isn't always easy, especially when you're just starting out and you don't have a clear ideal client or audience just yet. If that's the case, take a best guess. If you were to guess, what do you think would really serve them? What would they be interested in hearing, seeing, or learning more about? Just start with something and take it from there, one step at a time. See what sticks and see what resonates. And don't worry about getting it 100% right, because this isn't about getting it right. It's more about getting into the habit of putting yourself in their shoes and showing up from a place of service. If you had to choose between showing up daily on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, or on the other hand, showing up intentionally but less frequently, whilst offering valuable tips, strategies, advice, or help to your ideal client or audience, I'd always choose the latter. Controversially as it may sound, you have permission, I give you permission to not show up on social media every single day. Now, let me know in the comments, have you felt the pressure to show up on social media and maybe as a result been posting just for the sake of it? Drop your thoughts below. All right, moving on to the second tip, offer a platform to others. So a great way to build your brand and grow your business is to collaborate and offer a platform to other solopreneurs, small business owners, coaches, or even brands. You could, for example, think about hosting expert sessions in which you invite them and interview them, ask them about their story and ask them to share tips and tricks. Or you could co-host virtual events together, like masterclasses or workshops, or you could host challenges together. You ideally here want to work with those people or those businesses who serve roughly the same audience as you do and who have a similar sized following or slightly bigger following than you do. These kind of collaborations can be a real win-win as they get exposure to your audience and you get exposure to their audience. Just make sure you always ask them to share the expert session, the virtual event that you're doing or the challenge that you're doing with their audience as well. All right, moving on to tip number 3, make guest appearances. So this tip is obviously similar to the previous tip, but then in the reverse order. So here you're offering your expertise and your knowledge to someone else's audience. Again, you want to make sure that you're serving roughly the same audience. So reach out to people to offer to write guest blog posts for them or pitch to be a guest on their podcast or YouTube channel. Tip number 4, work with micro-influencers. Now you could also think about offering your services to micro-influencers in exchange for a testimonial or mentions on their social media platforms, their YouTube channel, their blog or their email. And this could be pretty straightforward. You could offer your one-on-one services to them or a bespoke piece of work, or if you're planning to launch a course or a workshop, you could offer them a free spot. Now, 3 things are important here. Number 1, their audience must be interested in what you have to offer. Number 2, don't go for the big fish, i.e. the mega big influencers, but go for the smaller fish in the pond, i.e. the micro influencers. They don't need to have 10,000 followers or more. And number 3, always ask for a testimonial in return or mentions on their social media platforms, their YouTube channel, their blog, if they thought your work was good. All right, so those were my 4 tips to help you build your online presence and grow your business without the use of Facebook or Instagram ads. If you like what I shared in this video, then be sure to grab a copy of my Escape the 9 to 5 checklist, in which I share 8 crucial things for you to be focusing on right now to establish yourself, build your business and start attracting clients. I'll leave the link to grab your copy in the description below this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to keep on watching, then make sure you watch this video down here, in which I'm sharing 5 of my favorite books that I think every solopreneur must read to start and grow their business. See you next Wednesday. Bye.